Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. So here on the euro currency, you could see that we have the minimum changes compared to recent action. So the attempt that market has made recently to move slightly higher has been reversed really fast. So sellers have just pressed price down, returned back, and that led market to hold existed pennant pattern. So in general, tight consolidation before important news, especially in the shape of the pennant, so always bearish sign. So currently on the daily chart, market is not oversold anymore. So while it's still oversold on the weekly chart, but actually we are not counting on really big drastic sell-off and breakouts. We're at least watching for reaching of the OP. It's 104.30, which is approximately 100 pips lower. So that's really might be achieved with the volatility and performance of the euro currency on the background on the Fed statement. As we said yesterday, we're mostly suggest that Fed should say something more hawkish. So most probable that it will be either an assessment of the perspective of the hiking cycle that actually they're standing with. Maybe some more hints will be on a more aggressive tightening, but more probable is that they could add a bit more in the volume of the bonds selling off the balance sheet. So that's, we think, that's most probable decision from the Fed. So they will increase from the 90 billions, maybe slightly higher, maybe 110 billions, for instance. This will be minor, but still it will be bearish decision for the euro currency. It will be a bit more hawkish from the Fed. It's not quite expected. So that's why, from the technical point of view, there's not many things to change this time. On other markets, so take a look, approximately the same story. This is the dollar index. It also shows the consolidation, and approximately the same story we have on the interest rates. 10-year bonds, 10-year yields. So you can see market hits the new top, now stands flat, so we will not see fast reaction down. So that's why currently, at least, it doesn't look yet like the possible double repo sell, for instance, because usually double repo sell shows fast reversal. Here is market mostly consolidating around the top. And that's what about daily chart. On the lower time frame, on the 4-hour time frame chart, for example, we now need to think about whether we will get the double repo failure. It's just because we have actually close above, close below, close above. And now market drops back. And that might be the double repo failure, which is also, as you know, according to the Giordano framework, is that it's also directional pattern. It's not just the canceling of the normal direct double repo buy, but it's bearish pattern. So, and also you can see here the consolidation looks a bit better. Finally, on hourly chart with the recent performance, we could reshape the butterfly that we yesterday said that probably has lost shape, because initially it was based on these swings, but now we could place another more or less harmonic butterfly with the same target. So currently, guys, if you are not want to go in short here, in general it's understandable because market stands at the weekly oversold. But if you would like to buy, take into consideration at least these targets. So if you do not want to wait when the market hits these targets, at least take it with placing the stop order. So place stop somewhere below the zero or even lower 1618, just for some case. because a really high degrees that if even market starts showing some bounce or something of that sort, initially it might be attempt to go and hit the major target here. So that's our major warning that we have. For taking the short position, this picture is relatively simple. Since we have the pattern, we have actually the corresponding price action on the daily chart as well with the pin, and you just need to place stop somewhere above the A point. The problem with this setup right now is just it will be very similar risk-reward ratio, so it's approximately the same distance as to the target. So maybe you could find another way how to place stop, but based on the butterfly, it usually has to be placed somewhere in this area. So that's actually what we have currently on euro currency. So let's wait for a few hours and see what performance we get.